Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
For this. for this?
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Kai Sage here, bringing you back another video. This is my Magicka Arcanist PvP build. Now this is a new class, I know everybody's been pretty excited about it. I know it hasn't come out yet for consoles, but hopefully this gives you guys a real fun, different build that isn't just a hybrid meta that everybody else has been running, the Masters dual wield bullshit. This is a real Magicka Arcanist build. As you saw from the gameplay, it really works. It has really good damage, good sustain, and it's tanky. So without any further ado, let's go and hop into the build. We'll start off with the sets. Front bar set, we're running Draugr Inferno Staff. Charged disease damage. The reason why you do charged disease, charged poison is also really good, is because elemental susceptibility, which we'll get to in the skills, gives you the shock, flame, and frost glyph debuffs, if you will. So that's why we're doing it that way. Back bar, we're running Rallying Cry. Ice Staff, powered, with the weapon and spell damage glyph. We're running Baylorgs for the monster helm. We're running Well Fit, Reinforced, Well Fit, and we are running 4 light, 2 medium, and 1 heavy. A lot of Well Fit, sturdy. This needs to probably be, transmuted, but I didn't feel like it, so this probably should be well fitted though. For the jewelry, we're running Markin Ring of Majesty. We're running all Bloodthirsty, all spell damage enchants. Here's a character sheet. So, obviously, you know the brutality and sorcery is up at all times. I'm running 28 points health just to get us to that 31k mark. It feels comfortable there, and you're going to want health because when we get to skills, you'll see that some of your defense relies on having at least decent max health. Magicka, 30 points, and 6 points down. We're Vampire Stage 3. We're running the Atronach, and we are Breton. So the race is Breton for this. Skills. We're running the Arcanist Spammable here, the Escalating Rune Blades morph. We're running Elisus. We're running this Flail. This is the thing, the tentacle. We're running the Stam one because it's an Execute. And we have only 1 Stam ability on this build, so this is really nice to help maintain your resources so you're not just draining your Magicka. And I like this morph better than the other one personally, so use this one. This is the skill that always gives you your brutality and sorcery. This also does additional damage with pretty much anything you do, so it's perfect for Draugr. I chose the morph that gives you more sustain because I play open world and sustain is super important. So the one that does more damage though would be just fine for this, so you could pick whichever one you want. And this is your flex spot. I really like Flame Reach. The dot is crazy on it, and it just stacks so well with Draugr. If you didn't want to run this, you could run the Rune of Displacement, which is a nice dot as well, and it's a pull. You could run this, which is the Beam. I personally don't like the Beam because it leaves you very exposed, and it just leaves you channeling something, rather than being able to hit multiple skills. And to be honest, this doesn't do that much damage to me. I don't even know if I have the right morph or not, but I fought against many Arcanists who use the Beam, and yeah, they haven't had a whole lot of luck against me, so I'll just put it that way. Back bar. So, Impervious Rune Ward. So this is probably the most important defensive skill that an Arcanist has. I was a little worried of putting this build out because not many people knew about this when it first came out, but it seems like people are catching on now, and pretty much everybody's running this now, so it's all good. But essentially what this does is as you stack up Crux, which are the 3 little triangles, 2 triangles, however many Crux you have, and it heals you for every Crux you have. This is the Crux Weaver armor. So every time you take damage, you get a Crux. So this is really nice. This helps you build up for this. So you really only want to hit this when you have 2 or 3 Crux, which is a really nice heal. I'm running this because this is the burst heal, quote unquote. It's not really a burst heal. It actually heals you 3 times and then gives you a small hot over 6 seconds. But the problem is, and why you need to run this for specifically a Magicka Arcanist, is because the shield is not always, you don't always have your Crux. So if you spam the shield, you're going to get cooked. So you definitely want this heal on the bar just in case. It's kind of my last resort heal, but it works nonetheless, and I don't recommend taking this off. Rune Guard of Freedom. This is what gives you minor resolve. It gives you minor protection, and then when you drop below 50%, the minor protection gets consumed, and then it gives you a nice heal and some armor and some crowd control, which is really, really cool. This is why I don't run Vigor. You could swap this out for Vigor if you really wanted to, but I like this skill better, and especially because I like to play more of the mag play style. This just works for me. It works a lot better because as long as you have this to get you out of execute, and then you have your shield, which Crux, building Crux is so easy on Arcanist, so it's not like you can't hit this a lot, you just can't spam it. So this is plenty to keep you alive, and then this is an emergency heal. So when this procs for you, it basically just helps your sustain, and you don't have to use any stam or anything like that to keep up a hot. Race Against Time, you know we always run snare removals. This just gives you speed and gets you out of snares. We're running the Gibbering Shelter, so this is a little bit more for group play. I don't use this ultimate a whole lot. Honestly, I'm pretty much using Dawnbreaker 99% of the time, but this is a really good ultimate to give you a little bit more defense in the moment and maybe help you go a little bit more offensive. Obviously, it does some damage back to people, so it stacks pretty well with Jargarkin as well. So all in all, this is a really good ultimate. Of course, you can kind of run anything back here, Vamp, Transformation, whatever. So, yeah, that's it for the skills. Let's go and hop into the champion. So, we're running Biting Aura. This is specifically for all kinds of skills that I have. Really, it's the Tentacle. The Spammable has a small AoE to it. I just like it. You don't necessarily have to run it. You could probably swap this one out. Master at Arms, because it does great damage. Force of Nature, because Elisas puts a ton of status effects on, so you're basically getting, you know, a few thousand pen just off this. And then Focus Bending, the heals are not super good on this, so you want all the healing help that you can get. In the Red Tree, we're running Celerity for the speed, Pain's Refuge, Sustained by Suffering, and Balanced Vitality, just to get that up a little more. If you don't want to run Celerity, feel free to run this one, which when you get stunned or feared, you get major protection for a little bit. This is a really good skill, really good CP passive, should I say. Slottable, so definitely put this on if you don't care about Celerity or you don't care about the speed. And I'll hit it one more time because somebody always asks me at all times. I am a Breton on this build. So, that's it for that. And that's about all there is to the build, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope the gameplay showed that Magicka Arcanist and a true Magicka Arcanist can really succeed in open world. The class is really fun, and as I've played with a lot more, my initial thoughts have changed quite a bit. So stick around if you want to hear my little spiel. If not, the build's over, so feel free to click off or do whatever you do. But the class is really cool. It's not overpowered by any means. Defensively, it is really good. Offensively, it's okay. And I think people were expecting it to be absolutely broken like Warden and Necro when they first came out. And that's probably where people's disappointment is coming from so far that I've heard. But I like the class. I think it's fun. I think it's new. And I think they hit the nail on the head with it. It's a really fun and different play style that it doesn't copy or mimic any other class. It really is its own thing. So I personally really like it. I plan to put out a lot more content for it, or at least a decent amount. And yeah, so like I said, hope you guys enjoy. Give me your feedback below. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys next time. Later.